Boi.
I thought it was Sk8er, the show ER. Sk8er Boi is how I've always said it.
Boi.
Like, he was a Sk8er Boi.
I thought it was about.
See you later, but brah.
I thought it was about the change of career of David Bowie. He's now Sk8er Boi.
It's obscure, like mid-70s period.
Was once an astronaut going to the moon. Now am just a regular earthing skater boy. Bowie. Fuck.
Oh, I edit that out.
David's fucked it again.
We don't edit much out, but that's worthy.
Yeah. Okay, some lyrics here. Just keep in mind this is poetry in motion. All right. He was a boy. She was a girl. Can I make it any more obvious?
Bookmark that one.
He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say? He wanted her. She'd never tell. Secretly, she wanted him as well. But all of her friends stuck up their nose.
What?
They had a problem with his baggy clothes.
All right, Dan Southern, go for it.
Go for it, Southern.
I am shocked and amazed that all of her friends. I mean, let's just stop right there. One friend. I'd be impressed if it was one friend that was stuck up. It's that friend's nose. What? It doesn't make any physical sense.
Nah, that'd have to be. It's a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids situation
But
again.
it doesn't. You know, if you were stuck up your nose, you would how would you get out of that? You would actually be stuck, surely.
And it turned into one of those like human centipede sort of situations, but everyone's getting stuck in each other's noses.
So are these tiny people? They're tiny, but their nose is big enough for them to fit in the nose. Like
It's just like my only thing with this is imagine being the first nose that you're in. Like imagine being the first nose of the thread. So your nose is being is being stretched out by a human.
Yeah.
And then another human gets in that nose, so that just gets doubled again.
I know.
And then doubled again. Like
surely the first person's dead.
You'd want to be the last in that.
You'd be fucked, man. If you were stuck in a nose, you'd be fucked.
Which is the opposite of the human centipede. You'd actually rather be the first in the thread.
Correct. Yeah, that's true.
If you were stuck in a nose, you'd have no business having a problem with someone's baggy clothes. You'd be fucking you'd be worried how the fuck we getting out of there. How we get in here? How we getting in here? How we getting out? That's what you'd be.
What's the exit strategy here?
I can't imagine being that. I'm in a fucking nose. Holy shit! Look, and then you just catch a glimpse out of the nostril. Look at that fucking dickhead's baggy clothes. Nah, would not happen. You're in a nose. You're a fucking dangerous place to be forever. Get out.
Yeah,
that's what you're thinking.
I know, I get it, man. Like, I get that you want to be up my nose. Like, that's cool. If you want to go up there, that's fine. But, like, why do you have to wear baggy clothes? Can't you wear Lycra? Just make yourself a bit, like, easier to lube up.
The human seal.
Yep.
A bit tight. Everything's a bit tighter. Like, you wear baggy clothes. Nah, mate.
Yeah, you want cyclist outfit.
You do want,
if you're going to go up someone's nose.
If you want to be up my nose, you've got to wear your Lycra or your skins or anything under.
Meet me halfway. Meet me halfway.
Come on. It's teamwork.
Look, if you want to wear fucking skins on top, that's fine. Like makes the initial insertion easy, and then I'm ready for the fucking baggy bottom end. That's fine.
Yeah.
So what I'd really like to know though is could we actually make it any more obvious?
Well, if you're just naming genders, I'd say no.
No, not now.
Oh, that's right. There's heaps of genders now.
Yep, there is.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
There are. Sorry.
God damn it.
There are.
Yeah.
Lots
what
of
are they,
genders.
Sav? What are they all?
The genders.
Yeah,
list them, please. It's
I would love to.
segment.
However, the fucking options are limitless, mate. If you want to be, a fucking USB cord, I'll fucking guarantee you can't be, mate.
Right, okay, yeah. You can, you just say, I am a USB cord.
I actually identify as a fucking dickhead. And that's okay.
And that's all right.
I get inserted into hard drives, and I'll transfer information.
How would you make it more obvious, Bevo?
They fucking.
Are they?
Well, no. Like,
Well, I just had a little thing about, but all of her friends stuck up their nose. I think that sentence is incomplete. I think all their friends stuck up their nose. Some coke, but she's
Yeah, well, it seems
17.
like
What 17-year-old's able to afford a bag of coke? Honestly, I struggle from now and then. I mean, I've never bought back. I've never ever would never ever do that. No way.
ever.
But especially at 17.
17's pretty young.
Yeah.
He was a punk. She did ballet. What more can I say?
Heaps more, really.
Fuck, well, honestly, I hope there's more because the story arc is fucking well from complete.
Yep.
Here, like you've given me
Yeah.
pretty much nothing.
If you've
Boy,
gone into
a girl, punk, ballet. That's all we got.
That's
Just
something
imagine
that
the
makes
song-
you go like, all right, I'm listening. And if she's like, what more can I say? You're like,
Oh, is that
I'm
it?
listening. Like,
Yeah,
keep
this is
talking
the
now.
start of a story.
Yeah, you-
yeah.
Cats and dogs, punks
Yeah.
and ballets.
Yeah.
What more can I say?
You can't just go around handing out little bits of stories like that.
Like
Funny
I
segment.
can't. Can you imagine Marjay? Marjay's on the podcast, by the way. Everyone, say hello to Marjay.
G'day, guys. Yeah, Marjay here once again. How are we?
Hey, Marjay,
Yeah,
just got
I'm
a
giving you
question,
drive
mate.
home.
Just got a question for you, Marjay. The real
Yeah,
Marjay,
shoot,
not a
shoot
not a-
champion.
Yep, not a fake Marjay, the real Marjay. What's it like to introduce this song, and then at the end of it, she says, "Can I make it any more obvious?" And the song, if that's the end of the song, like it goes for about 3 seconds. Like, what you just introduce it, then it's on for about 2 seconds, and you're like, and that was fucking.
Well, I'll tell you what we do, mate. Firstly, we introduce the song as we do all the songs, and we say, got that brand new hit coming out from Avril Lavigne, Sk8er Boi. And it doesn't matter whether it's 10 years old, 20 years old. We just say, got that new one coming out. And then we insert the artist name. After the song, doesn't matter whether we liked it or hate it, we always have to say, and I repeat, we always have to say, love that song. So really, the duration is relevant there, champion. It's all
Right, okay.
going to be completely ingenuinely into the song, no matter what it is.
Cool.
Sorry,
Thanks for clearing that up, Marjay. I
What more
appreciate it.
can you
It's
say?
Marjay. Yeah, he just hangs out at my house.
What more can you say?
I'm Marjay,
okay,
what more can I say?
the chorus.
More than I can say, Marjay.
He was a Sk8er boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Ooh, that's a good one. He wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face, but her head was up in space. She needed to come back down to earth.
How long is that neck? Zav?
How fucking big's the head?
No, just the neck. Just that neck. Zav, give us some math here.
What is quick math? Come on.
All right. So the neck, I would imagine, is as long as a VB long neck, which is
If not longer.
approximately 7.5 inches long. I think they are.
I've got a better question, actually. How many, this is for Zav, because it's a
Mhm.
math segment. How many, like, what's the equivalent to giraffe necks? Like, how many giraffes would it take?
Into space.
How many giraffe necks to enter space?
Yeah, because that's like,
Right.
you know how you measure horses by hand? You're like, oh, that horse is 34 hands.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It would
yeah.
just be like, how
Yeah.
long's their
Hands,
neck?
Yeah.
Oh, it's, however many giraffe necks. And I think Zav's going to work that out. for
Shit,
us.
that building must be 7 giraffe necks tall.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
It's quick math, I thought.
Mate, it's quick math. I'm trying to work it out. I think the distance between Earth's surface and space is about 70 miles. So let's just say 100
what's that
kilometers.
what's that in giraffe necks?
100 Ks. So how big is the average giraffe neck?
Just Google.
1.5 meters, I think they are. I'm going
Shouldn't
to
you just be able
say.
to do it in like a measurement conversion? Like
I'm gonna say-
100 Ks, 2 giraffe necks.
I'm going to say 70,000 necks.
Fuck me. So this chick has a long fucking neck. Because that's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
70,000 giraffe necks. God damn, that's a long
70,000 giraffe necks.
Yeah. She did rhyme boy with boy as well, so go for
The
it.
rules state that we need to come up with a better rhyme.
Correct.
So also, just with the giraffe thing, guys, while I'm here, just a bit of a sad note. Look, if she's 70,000 giraffe necks, that's more than 75% of the world's population of giraffes.
Aw,
Oh,
that is sad.
Because they're rapidly dying, guys.
Oh,
They're rapidly
yeah.
dying.
Wow. No, I just saw a bunch at the zoo. Fucking heaps of them.
Yeah. I saw more than 2, and that's like fucking heaps. They take up a bit of land.
That's
so.
2's enough, mate.
Yeah.
2's enough.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, good on you.
All right, come on.
All
Rhyme.
right,
Boy and boy.
He
Boy
was
and
a
boy.
skater. He was a skater boy. She said, "See you later, Roy," because that was his name.
His name was Roy.
That was
Roy
Roy.
the skater boy. Skater boy Roy.
He was a skater boy. He lived in the capital of Illinois.
He was
I
a
don't know
skater
what that
boy.
is, but yeah.
Had a nice meal of some bok choy.
Ah. Yeah.
He was a skater boy. Prefer my coffee with soy.
Oh, Marjay, mate, you'll like this one. Here we go. He
Yeah,
was a skater boy. He led the Illawarra I-98 convoy.
Oh, the convoy's happening.
Oh, the convoy's back.
Here's a few more. He was a skater boy wearing some corduroy. Vut, 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 vut.
Oh,
The corduroy remix.
yeah. Dan has a mate called Captain Corduroy.
Oh, he's not my mate anymore, according to him.
Oh, that's what you heard he's feeling.
He was a
Fuck,
skater
what about
boy.
that?
He was the real McCoy.
I feel like we're not rhyming enough with, like, you're not utilizing later and boy enough. Like, you're skipping over later. She said, "Eat your tater, Roy."
Roy again.
He was the skater boy. She said, "Eat your tater, boy."
I was trying to find some alligator toy.
Allegory.
I'll go on. He was a skater boy. Quite the alligator, Roy.
Roy. Toy. Alligator toy.
the alligator, actually. Roy, mate, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, the second verse. We fucking fly into the future. 5 years from now, she sits at home, feeding the baby. She's all alone.
Unlucky.
She turns on TV. Guess who she sees? Skater Boy rocking up MTV. She calls up her friends. They already know. And they've all got tickets to see his show. She tags along, stands in the crowd, looks up at the man that she turned down.
Okay,
Her life has
All right.
really fucking fallen apart in this 5 years,
let's
hasn't
unpack. Feeding the baby, she's all alone. What
Yeah.
about the baby?
Yeah. No.
So
yeah.
basically, where I went with this, I went a bit far. This is
Okay,
the only
good.
This is the only research I did into this song.
it? I like it.
You know, he's a skater boy on MTV now, and he started off when he was a bit younger. Like he obviously always loved to skate, and now he's a bit famous from it. I'm just going to assume this bloke is Tony Hawk. So I looked into the first girlfriend of Tony Hawk, and it actually aligns really well. So 5 years from now, she sits at home feeding the baby. She's all alone. Tony Hawk married his first wife, Cindy Dunbar, in 1990, and they had a son together, Hudson. But they later split 5 years later. So the son is now 5, and they've split. So the girl in question is Cindy Dunbar.
Do you reckon?
Cindy Dunbar.
Do you reckon Cindy in 1990 was like, Tony, you need to stop doing this skating thing. This is not going anywhere. And he's like, no.
She's like, "Tony, get a
Hey.
fucking job."
Hey, Cindy, get the fuck out of the house.
Yeah. He's
you
like,
heard of
"Hey,
it?
Cindy,
Have you heard of
check
the
this kickflip
PlayStation?
out." And she's- Yeah, he's like, "Check this kickflip out," and she's like, "Yeah, check these bills out. Get a job." He's like, "Nah, I really think this kickflip thing's going somewhere," and she's like, "You know what? I'm going somewhere. Out the door."
What do you think of this
Bye.
song,
You know-
Superman by Goldfinger? Nah.
I want to know who's watching the baby while she fucking gallivants around at rock shows.
There is no
Yeah.
baby because
She's
all
all
alone.
she's all alone.
There was never a baby.
Mm.
Oh,
No,
so
no,
she's
no,
gone
hang on.
crazy.
She's
Phantom
feeding
baby.
the baby. She's feeding the baby.
Fake baby. Yeah.
She's all alone. The baby's all alone.
Is
No,
it a baby?
she's
born?
talking about herself, the baby.
Oh,
She
she
feeds
is
herself.
the baby. She's just like fucking smashing some Krispy Kremes,
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah,
calls her.
she's-
What are you doing? Feeding the baby.
feeding the baby.
Just heard they going.
That would be frightening.
Me hungry. Me watch TV now because me hungry. Yummy, yummy. Quippy queen.
You are fucked.
I'm not even drunk either. I'm cups of tea. Lots of tea.
Yeah, I think it's a fucking dark path to go down from the first verse of like, you know, they're setting it up like, oh, this is going to be like one of those real, like, you know, it's like a love story, and then it's just like you get through one chorus of just, you know, she you know, he was like, oh, you want to go out? She's like, nah, not today. And then it's all of a sudden, because she did that, she got fucking knocked up. A dude left her. Now she's got a baby. She's like, her friends have ditched her, and they just buy
Rough.
tickets for shit
Could
without
have gone to that
Yeah.
family Christmas I said no to.
And by the
Yeah.
way, all her friends, they've escaped from the nose, by the way. But secondly, what the, like, her friends are fucked. Because, like,
They've all got tickets.
this doesn't make sense, right? Because in the first verse, she's, you know, she's a girl, she does ballet. She secretly wanted him as well. So she, like, didn't actually have a problem with him. She, you know,
No.
she was fine
Her
with
friends
him.
did.
Her friends are the ones that had a problem with his baggy clothes. She was like, oh man, like she seems like a good person. Her friends are fucked. Now, where does being a good person get you? 5 years from now, she sits at home all alone. Her dog fucking friends that told her not to go out with him in the first place are now the ones loving. Like, she's a poor choice of character person.
Yeah, that's right.
Poor
Yeah,
choice of character
just
person.
yeah. Or Dan Southern.
I,
Yeah,
I,
fucking very poor judge of character.
I do have a lot of. There's been a lot of times I've said
He's got a lot of shit
one
friends.
of my mates, and you're like, yeah, all your mates are fucking shit.
They are. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
And I stick by
Okay.
it. Okay. We got another chorus, but it's different, so I'm going to read it.
Oh, fuck.
He was the skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, slamming on his guitar. Does your pretty face see what he's worth? He was the skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." He wasn't good enough for her. Now he's a superstar, slamming on his guitar. Does your pretty face see what he's worth?
Think about it though, like just because he's famous doesn't mean he's a decent dude.
No, or that he's worth
Yeah.
anything, as we've seen in lots of these things of famous musicians.
What's he doing now? That's what I'd like to know.
Oh,
He's not on MTV, that's for sure.
Nah, well, there's no music on MTV, but I want to know what slamming on a guitar is.
Mm.
I imagine like an epileptic fit, like, and it's just you're just
No, you remember?
having that on top of the
Remember
guitar.
Pogs?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
They're back in elf form.
Yeah, there was the thick pog called the Slammer.
yeah, the
Oh,
slammer.
they're
Yeah,
playing
Slammer.
Pog on the guitar.
Yeah.
they're playing Pog on the top
On
of the
stage in
humbucker.
front of thousands of people.
This
I
would
think
line
you
up
guys
with
are
So-
reading into this wrong completely.
Sk8er Boi never learnt to play guitar. He's just really good at Pog.
No, I think you've read it all wrong. I think you
Okay.
guys are wrong, actually. Fuck you all.
Rude.
He's a superstar slamming on his guitar. He could still be a skater. This guitar could be part of his fucking routine.
And he's jumping on it.
He's jumping
with his
on it. I
skateboard.
think he's still
wheels.
skating. I think he's still skating.
Oh,
I don't think he
yeah.
knows anything about music. Never says he's playing his guitar or fucking writing songs.
But it's his guitar, so he's bought.
He has
the
Well,
bought
it
the
says
guitar,
that
but it's just a prop.
When it says he's
Oh,
rocking
okay,
on
right,
MTV,
It's a taxable write-off.
when Sk8er
okay,
Boi
yeah.
rocking up MTV, he's probably just doing a rock to fakie.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
It's not
Yeah, I got it
rocking
all
and
wrong.
a rolling. It's rocking rock to fakie.
I got it all wrong. Okay, the bridge. Sorry, girl, but you missed out. Well, tough luck. That boy's mine now. We are more than just good friends. This is how the story ends. Too bad that you couldn't see the man that boy could be. There is more than meets the eye. I see the soul that is inside. He's just a boy and I'm just a girl. Can't I make it any more obvious? We are in love. Haven't you heard? How we rock each other's world.
Also, it should be bit of a fucking Avril Lavigne, bit of a grammar error there. We are in love. Haven't you heard how we rock each other's worlds?
Yeah.
You fucking fuck.
Yeah, and there's more wrong with it. She's like, can't you see the man that boy could be? Sorry, you couldn't see the man that boy could be. But she continues to call him a boy.
Yes, that was my next point. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a man or is he a boy? I need to know this.
Maybe he's a man-child.
What's the threshold here? I want to talk about there's more than meets the eye. Clearly a transformer.
Oh, he's a transformer.
He's a fucking transformer.
More
how's
than meets the eye.
How's Avril's fucking effort though? Like, there's this poor single mum that's just trying to get by, like already down on her fucking luck.
Yeah.
Like,
This desperate
you know what I mean?
woman.
She's already just not having a good time, and she's got this fucking smug bitch that's just like, well, aren't you sorry you missed out? Now I'm
even
with
better,
the Sk8er Boi.
You got to imagine that the Sk8er Boi told Avril Lavigne all about this girl that he couldn't have because she
Yeah,
knocked him back.
yeah.
Imagine he's on stage and
Air bubble.
Yeah, got me. Got him. Imagine he's on stage in front
Straight
of
on it.
thousands of people and he sees her in the crowd and he's like, "This girl said no to me. I was a punk. She did ballet." And that's all I have to say about that. He's Forrest Gump.
I can't make it any more obvious.
It's just one of those things, and it's like the girl who ends up with the guy is trying to make the ex feel real bad about it, but the ex like, he still sounds like a fuckwit. Like, you are still in the wrong.
And why are you so obsessed with this chick? Like, they were never even together.
Why
She's
so
written this
obsessed with
entire song. They would never even have any sort of relationship with each other at all.
why are you so obsessed with making her jealous? Like, you obviously have some fucking body issues.
Yes, issues, big time. She smashes out a chorus.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I'll quickly do it. Yeah. I'm
yeah.
with the Sk8er Boi. Yeah. I said, see you later, boy. Yeah. I'll be backstage after the show. Yeah. I'll be at the studio. Yeah. Singing the song we wrote. Yeah. About a girl you used to know. Yeah. I'm with the Sk8er Boi. Yeah. I said, see you later, boy. Yeah. I'll be backstage after the show. Yeah. I'll be at our studio. Yeah. Singing the song we wrote. Yeah. About a girl you used to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Once again, it's like, I'm with the Sk8er Boi. I said, see you later, boy. Like, what? Are you with him or are you not with him? What are you talking about?
I get it. It's just the whole thing of like, what's her sick obsession with some chick that didn't want to be with her boyfriend back in high school?
Yeah, and how is she just all right with that? Like, she's got the Sk8er Boi. He's like, I've written this song, babe. She's like, oh, yeah, what is it? He's like, but this girl I used to know. Like, as if any girl is going to be just like, all right. So, yeah, I want you to sing it with me too. He's like, okay.
A real Fleetwood Mac situation there.
Sing a song about, our love now in the present. And he's like, no. Girl I used to know. We're going to write it together. She's like, I didn't even know. Like, singing the song we wrote about a girl you used to know. He's like,
Let me lay down the details for you. Boy, girl, off you go.
yeah.
Ballet.
It gets to her.
It's pretty
He's like,
shit.
Punk.
She's this, she's that, and I used to know this girl. Take it away, babe. And she's like, secondhand information, really. I just go, basically what he said in his verse. I didn't know her. So I haven't really got much to contribute to this. Is that all right? But I'll sing along. What's the chorus? I'll sing along. Like, how could she write this song? She didn't even know her.
I don't know. She's a psychopath.
Yeah. And why is she saying see you later when she's with him? That's weird. Have you ever met up with friends and you just like, meet me for coffee? Yeah, I'll get a latte. See you later. What?
Boy.
We just got here.
Boy.
Challenge people to just do that halfway through meeting someone.
See
It's
ya.
not the time to leave at all, but just go,
Yeah.
see you later. And just leave.
Leave. So this is written by Avril Lavigne and The Matrix.
Oh shit!
The movie.
No,
Great movie.
The Matrix are a production and songwriting trio made up of
Simulation.
one.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's a train station. It's called St. James. It's in the middle of Sydney, mate.
It's called Scott Spock, Lauren Christie, and Graham Edwards. I don't feel like Scott Spock's name is his actual name, and I think it's funny that he's the only one that chose to give himself another name.
I've got on Google Scott Alspatch.
Yeah, but he goes by Scott Spock.
It's not cool.
Sure does.
It's like, Scott, we're just going to use our names. Oh, well, I'm going with Spock. I think it's much better.
Sure you don't want to just call yourself Scott Alspatch? No, Scott Spock.
Spock. It really sounds good. I don't know where I got it from, but it sounds fantastic. Lauren Christie and Graham Edwards were married, but later divorced. So that's a funny story. The Matrix first came to prominence in the early 2000s with collaborations. People such as Christina Aguilera, Hilary Duff, Jason Mraz, Shakira, Britney Spears. And how's this? They went on to co-write and produce Korn's 7 studio albums, See You on the Other Side.
I haven't heard
How
that.
bizarre is that? Out of all that, and it's like, and we also wrote a whole album for Korn.
Have you heard that?
Yeah, I have.
Is
Yeah.
it good?
Yep.
Cool.
So fucking Avril, by the age of 15, had appeared on stage with Shania Twain. This is all the hits of the podcast here. And by 16, she'd signed a 2-album recording contract with Arista Records for more than $2 million.
What does that mean, though? Appeared on stage.
I think like a walk-on. She sung a song with her.
Just walks on, walks off.
Yeah. She sung a song with her. So Avril signed with Arista Records, is one of L.A. Reid's proteges. He paid for her to move to New York and hooked her up with a whole bunch of different songwriters and producers, but was just coming up with shit, like nothing. She wasn't giving him anything good. He was literally about to cut her from the label, even though he's paid her $2 million to sign. He's going to cut her, just cut the losses. The last team that she hooked up with was The Matrix, that wrote Complicated. And Avril told them, apparently, that she was more interested in, like, trying to do a more pop-punk stuff, because they kept trying to write, like, country and, like, sort of shit for her. So they did, Complicated, and after that, they wrote Sk8er Boi. L.A. Reid agreed on the direction. He also sexually harassed half the music industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, mate.
No. He was good. He was the CEO of Sony, and he basically got canned from that, for getting all touchy.
All right.
In 2003, Paramount Pictures optioned the song for adaptation into a feature film, hiring writer-producer David Zabel to adapt its words. The film would focus on the 2 teens from different backgrounds and social constraints in which they find themselves. However, as of April 2008, the film has apparently been abandoned or is in development hell.
We all still live in.
How is that?
We all
It's
still
like,
live in hope.
How do you need to pay to option that? It is literally every single teen romantic comedy ever made. Like, how do you have to pay Avril Lavigne to be like? That means they would have wanted to call it like Sk8er Boi and be all based around her song, which has the least amount. First of all, it would have been the most depressing fucking movie ever. Would have made her out to be a fucking psychopath, and
You probably have Chad Kroger in it too, which is no one's favourite.
no, that's right. Oh, here we go. So she was married to Derek Wilbley.
Oh yeah, from Sum 41.
Sum
I forgot
41
about that.
from 2006 to 2010, and married to Chad Kroger of Nickelback fame from 2013 to 2015. Short-lived.
Is that it? I
Short-lived.
thought they were still married.
No,
Oh,
There's only so many
15.
times you could
Shut
be
it down.
in your house and you hear Look at this photograph. She'd be like, I've seen it, Chad.
Yeah. I like your pants around your feet.
He's like, well, my pants are around my waist at the moment. Lord, we're going out. I just said at the moment.
That's
Hurry
not
up and
how I
get ready
like
for
'em.
fuck's sake.
Don't forget, we're meeting up with some friends tomorrow. This is how you remind me.
Lavigne was has been subject of a conspiracy theory
I love one of them.
that states that she committed suicide in 2003 and was replaced by a body double who had previously been recruited to distract the paparazzi.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Have you heard that?
People are pretty genuinely.
Why would you even?
No.
I hadn't heard
bother?
that before. I was like, I've got to pass that on to Mad Dog, my brother, who's been on this podcast. Loves a good conspiracy theory. I'll get him going down this rabbit hole.
It's like the Paul is dead.
Avril Lavigne is dead. Oh, but it's bigger than Paul
the
is
big
dead.
two, Paul and Avril.
Bigger. Yeah.
What's your conspiracy theory, Jibs? Is it cats are not real or something like that?
Birds aren't real.
Birds.
Birds
No,
aren't
No,
real.
I told
me that
you.
birds aren't
No, it's
real.
me. Birds aren't
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
My conspiracy theory that Pet Barn is a drug front.
Oh,
No, everyone knows Tony's Chicken Shop is a drug front.
Well, that's not a conspiracy.
My conspiracy
it's
theory is
fact.
that songs like this don't actually get any accolades. They buy them into success.
They exist and then they don't. Yeah, so it's produced by The Matrix. I've really got nothing to say about production on it. It's all right. It's
Yeah,
got every
that's-
pop punk stereotype you can possibly
Is this got
have.
the same? That hook is that the same as 1985, or am I wrong?
What, the guitar hook? It could.
It's similar. It's very
as
similar.
generic
Yeah,
as generic
yeah,
can get.
Mm.
Yeah.
my soul, like literally lived on production like this.
Left my
when I
body.
was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Whether it's Avril Lavigne or Blink-182 or whatever, when it sounded like this, my soul was nourished.
It was everything you ever wanted.
Nourished, yes.
This was like at probably the same age.
Malnourished.
And someone started rapping over heavy music, and I was just like, I don't care. I don't care what it is. It's amazing.
Yep.
That's all I wanted.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a video for it though, I
Hey,
believe.
Bev, did you watch the video, mate?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's cool.
Fucking yeah.
Dan Southern,
Yeah, mate.
can I make it any more obvious?
I think you're gonna have to, because I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I have a summary, and you hit the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you want me to slap my dick onto the computer mouse?
What
Got it.
more
Here
can
we
I
go.
say?
Here we go.
Hit it.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree. Music video summary.
With Bevo.
Oh, I was gonna. That's an interesting sound for your dick hitting the mouse. I had something different.
It's so vicious.
I had something different. This is the sound of Dan's dick hitting the computer keyboard. Ready? Okay.
Windy.
That's right. My dick hit my mouse, and then it went all the way to Canberra and hit Zab's mouse as well.
Yeah. And boy, did it! And was it?
Did
good.
it ever? All right, this
And it
is
was
probably
good.
my longest summary yet. Are you ready for this?
Great.
Oh, I can't wait.
Avril,
Oh, it's not like I need to go to bed or anything.
Sk8er Boi. Avril and her friends rally a crew for a DIY gig in the city atop their cars. The source of their electricity is unclear. Eventually, the crowd becomes unruly and the local constabulary arrives to maintain order amongst the young alternative crowd. Avril smashes her guitar into her windshield. This act gains her a 3-star wanted level and prompts police to bring in a helicopter. The video ends here, but one can only assume the brutal punishment that befell Avril and friends henceforth.
Wow.
I like that. That's
She got a
great.
3-star wanted level.
Well, that's when they bring in the helicopter.
Yeah, this video exists in the GTA universe.
Oh, is that
Yeah, mate. Yep.
a little bit of maths?
Yep.
How much fucking bodywork repair costs you reckon
Mate.
got racked up in this clip?
Mate.
because they are jumping from car
There's
to
some
car.
shit cars though.
And some
You know, the thing
fucking
is,
big
mate,
jumps.
look,
Big jumps.
I'm really glad you asked me the question because, you know, ironically, a lot of the cars that they're fucking, you know, jumping to and from in this video clip are actually they're actually classics. They're bombs, but, you know, every car can be restored back to original condition.
Yeah.
In the right hands. Look, there's a lot of bodywork going on here, and I can tell that there's not many fucking junkyards that have spare parts left. So they're going to have to outsource to some new old stock kind of, you know, fiberglass numbers, and they're not cheap, mate. They're not cheap.
That's expensive.
They are not cheap. Especially the part where, oh, hang on. There we go. Yep. Got a bit of fucking thing there. The fiberglass body kit for, you know, a Chevy Impala is, you know, on average, just for the body, you want a fiberglass body, you know, for a Chevy Impala, you're looking at least 20 Gs.
Fuck me.
Times how many cars we're talking here?
I reckon there was at least 15 cars.
That's a lot. It's a lot of damage. However,
I don't think she took that into consideration.
Did you guys
I mean,
watch those?
and like also, like, what's that in giraffe necks?
In giraffe necks, mate. Look, let's talk about giraffe necks for a second. Hey, look, giraffe numbers are going rapidly down, so there's not many to go around.
Hard to
you
measure.
know, it's probably good to get one that's already died, you know, humane and all. But sometimes you do have to fucking kill a couple of live giraffes just to get your body parts.
It's the only way you can measure this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys, when she smashes the windscreen with the guitar, were you like, "Fuck, this got heavy, this got intense"?
Yeah. Well, that's when the riot police are going to come in there and
Can
crack
I draw
her
your
skull.
attention to, if you watch from about 3 minutes up to about 3 minutes 10, there's actually a girl who gets crushed by the mosh pit, and she genuinely looks like
She doesn't look happy.
upset, like in pain.
Is there fear? Fear?
Oh, there's
Really?
fear,
in the
there's
eye?
pain. Yeah, it's like, it's concerning because I'm like, fuck,
Right.
someone needs to get her up.
I help her out. Yeah, definitely. She does not look happy at all. I spotted it myself. I was like, everyone looks like they're having a good time except her. Yeah.
She's worried.
Also, this video clip, I think we were talking in the last podcast about like rock stars and that sort of thing. I think part of what rock stardom is or used to be was like hundreds and thousands, if not millions of dollars spent on a film clip. That it like you just see it and you don't even realize you're watching something that's like movie quality. And it would cost so much money. So when we go on about this clip right now, it's like you've got a street that's been blocked off.
Looks like New York too, which
so many people there. There's like looks like a few thousand people. So 3 of the like Avril Lavigne fans who are just doing it for free, but it's probably not because like she's just coming out with this song. So they're probably all paid extras. There's that. Then you've got like all the artwork that's being tagged everywhere. Like they're tagging artwork on the walls on the fucking road. Like that looks like legit artwork that's been actually done by someone. And then you got to clean it up.
That's a lot of gurneys.
Yeah,
that's a lot of gurneys.
That's right. The cars, the helicopters, like the hire of walking the street off. I reckon that's got to be.
They spent millions of dollars on this clip.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's crazy, man.
You know what I noticed as well? I always bring this up, but I usually just listen to watch the video in speed, like 2 times speed. Just
speed, time. That movie.
On speed. On speed's fun too. Because I tend not to give this podcast much of my time out of the actual recording time. I try and do as little as I can because
the listeners really appreciate that.
But this is the kind of film clip that I actually had to watch in half speed because there's so much going on. Even in half speed, I still don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it took me about 3 listens to really get a summary down for this one.
Like, there is a new shot, like, every fucking second, and that's a lot of footage and a lot of tape, and again, with the whole cost thing, like, man, imagine trying to edit this shit.
Yeah,
I
watched about
lot
30
happening.
seconds of it.
Yeah.
Well, at the very start, it shows, like, a big pile of spray cans. There's at least 50 spray cans there.
Yeah,
they're expensive.
That's like $130.
That's a lot of paint.
Yeah. Any YouTube comments?
I had one that I want to tell you.
Yeah.
This is from Elect Ricardus one day ago. If you destroy your own car, is no punk. I love English like that. Is no punk.
That is good. That's good. That's good. I've got one that's just like, bro, why does this describe 99% of my relationships?
You
Fucking hell.
are the toxic one in all of them, I reckon.
Yeah, the
Oh,
problem's you, mate.
I skate. I've got heaps of chicks knocked up.
This must have made
All
it.
my exes have babies.
Emerged on TikTok because there's a lot of TikTok comments.
Yeah, it must have. Yeah, we kids have figured out what it is. Okay. Have you got a set list thing?
I do
for us,
actually. Yes,
Bevo? All
I
right.
picked one from around the year that this came out.
All right.
So yeah, Avril Lavigne. It's November 22nd, 2002, at the London Astoria in London, England. This is a 13-song set, including. Thank you, Billy Joe Armstrong. This is a 13-song
I'm glad you
set,
got that.
including your cover of "Chop Suey" by System of a Down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That would have been horrible
Chibs, where would you play "Sk8er Boi" in your 13-song set?
first.
Dan,
Second last.
Zav.
12th. Whatever second last of 13 is, that's where I'd put it.
Yeah. I'm with Dan here, and I think the last song should be Complicated.
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
Well, let me tell you, 12th out of 13 was "Chop Suey."
Fuck.
"Complicated" was 6th out of 13.
Oh, fuck.
She is opening with "Sk8er Boi."
Oh, cheers.
I've got another one.
Out the gate.
I'm on
What's she
fire.
close
Have I
with
got
then?
any wrong? I don't think I've
you
got
have.
any
You
wrong.
need to start
She plays
writing
first.
set lists
Did you say first?
first. Yep, she opens with it.
She plays it first.
Yep. Straight out the gate. Like a
It is kind of cool.
believe it.
Like you go to a gig and the first song that comes out, it's just like, dun, 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 dun. You're like, yeah, fucking pumped up for this gig, and then you're like, hang on, that was the gig. There's nothing else.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
you
it's all
still,
downhill
you still
from
got
here.
"Complicated."
Yeah, but she doesn't close with it.
That's true. Well, just for reference, then.
What does she close with?
She played Chop Suey at the end.
I've moved it. I've lost the set list. Okay, what a more recent one then? Where would you play "Sk8er Boi" out of 17 songs with a 3-song encore?
Oh, fuck.
Like 8th.
You're going to ruin Chipsy's
Just chuck them out. Let's go.
I'm going to ruin Chibsy's fucking perfect streak here. I'm going to say first.
Dan.
She still plays it
Yeah, I'm
first.
going first as well.
This time she plays it 14th. So last song
I'm
before
fucking closest.
last song before the encore.
Still fucking beat you, you fucking dog.
The encore is song 2 by Blur. A song
What?
called "What the Hell," and then she finishes with "Oh, I'm with you."
Oh, that's a downer of a finisher.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
I don't know.
Downer of a finisher.
I don't know what that is.
That's my,
Okay,
that's
some
my,
legacy.
That's my sex life wrapped up. A downer of a finisher.
A disappointing finish.
Yeah.
Oh, that was disappointing.
A finish that there's going to be some tears.
Oh god, too real, mate.
So it received a Grammy nomination for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance in 2003. Commercially, "Sk8er Boi" was success reaching the top 10 in more than 10 countries, such as Australia, New Zealand, UK, United States, becoming Lavigne's second top 10 single in the Billboard Hot 100 chart and sold over 1.8 million copies worldwide. According to Spin magazine, "Sk8er Boi" has the 5th best pop punk chorus of the 21st century.
5th best. What's number 1? Did you look?
I don't know.
It's got to be
I don't
"Rip
know.
It Up." by
One.
Sum
21 guns.
Doesn't make
Okay, net worth. What's Avril's net worth, Bevo?
5 mil.
Zav?
It's fucking heaps, I reckon. 200 mil.
She had a lot of
Did
hits.
something.
28,
Yeah.
28 mil.
Okay, Avril Lavigne, as of 2020, has a net worth of $60 million.
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
Just quickly, so the number 1 pop punk chorus of the 21st century, according to this Spotify
All small
playlist, it's "In Too Deep" by Sum 41.
Yeah. I only said all the small.
Chorus.
I don't think it's the best. I just think that's probably what it
Yeah.
was voted.
In Too Deep's good
Yeah,
chorus.
sick chorus.
All right, let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
Okay. How many knocked up ex-girlfriends out of 10 would you give this? 10 being that you now have 10 illegitimate children, 1 being that you have 1 illegitimate child.
One illegitimate children.
How many illegitimate children would you give this?
Why can't I have no kids and 3 money?
What do you give it out of 10, Dan Southern?
You know how you said before that Avril Lavigne sold 1.8 million copies worldwide of this album?
Yeah.
Guess who bought one of them?
1.7 million of those was me.
I did. Because I, in fact, also was a Sk8er Boi. So this song related to me heavily. Plus, I was just, in awe of her as a person. I give this a 2, only because it's just not her best. She's got better songs, too. But I fucking love
Dav?
it.
1.
Bevo?
Look, it's not offensive to me. It's catchy. I really like the bridge. It's got some cool chords in it. That sad sounding dramatic thing.
Yeah, I do
When she
love
really
that they have a
rubs-
bridge here.
When
It's
she
like-
rubs the salt in
Yeah.
the wound of the
Having said that, though, I
yeah.
never put this on
Single
any
mother.
of my playlists or anything like that. So it's not a 1, but it's let's say a 4. Crazy Frog 4, classic Crazy Frog 4. He was a frog. He sounded like a
He was crazy.
He was a ding. She was a bing.
Ding, bing, ring, ding, ding, bing, bing, ding, ding.
He was a bing,
Uh,
an annoying thing.
I give it a 6.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Just this side
more
of
feeling of bad. than
Sad.
More feeling
good.
of bad.
Sad
Yeah.
man.
Look, it's fine. It's just I don't want to listen to it. That's why I skip. It's a skipper.
It's
It's
a
one
skipper,
You
yeah.
hear that?
Skipper the bush kangaroo. That one.
And you're like, no, skip,
classic
skipperoo.
Gilligan's
Skippy
Island.
there.
Skipper.
Skippy the
Gilligan's
bloody bush
Island.
kangaroo. This
Skipper.
song.
Yeah,
What is
I
it,
wouldn't.
skip?
If it was came on the
Avril's
radio,
Avril
I'd
Lavigne's
change
charters.
I'd change the channel. If it came on a Spotify thing, I'd skip to the next. track.
Complicated's good.
It's not that it's that bad. I'm not interested in listening to it.
Complicated's a solid one.
6.5.
Chips, did you hear the part in the chorus where she's backup vocals and she's like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah,
I did
you
all that
said it,
before.
but
Yeah.
don't you think
Did
that's
you
cool?
mean it?
No,
Did you fucking mean what you said?
no, I don't. Not particularly. No.
Yeah.
No.
Complicated.
All right.
Is okay. Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks, Marjay, for being on the podcast, mate.
Oh, no problem, boys. Look, Avril Lavigne, that new one from Avril Lavigne. Love that song.